So I'll read the editor's introduction to this wonderful Aro Yeshe Jungne Kama text that has been rescued. It says Guru Namo Aro Yeshe Jungne flourished in Tibet in the 10th century. He was a great master and teacher and the fountainhead of important Dzogchen mind section oral transmission lineages within the Nyingma school that thrived for over 3 centuries. All right. Um, he's saying mind section. I've noticed this is a common thing. I don't know if the Tibetans encouraged it in the academics or the academics encouraged it in the Tibetans. I'll inquire about that and find out more. But these so-called mind sections aren't mind sections at all. They're mind space and direct instruction sections. We know that because they're derived from texts like the Kunya Gyalpo, which is claimed to be a mind section text, yet it's clearly not. It's all three. Mind section is there are three classes of Dzogchen that were, I think Manjushri Mitra is said to have broken those into three: the mind class, space class, and pith instruction class. And they are nuanced, but I'll continue. Many people who practiced the Aro Yeshe Jungne teachings became enlightened, and some even attained the transcendental wisdom rainbow body. Now, this is another kind of popular Tibetan thing to throw in there. Oh, the yogi attained the rainbow body. There's two different things to consider there. You can realize your rainbow body right now. There's a rainbow body right now. Now they do talk about the body shrinking into what is it, kakdam or something like that, where the body shrinks very small because most of it dissolves into light. So they could be talking about that. But when you perceive a master doing the rainbow body, that's a matter of your perception. The master's not doing anything, as far as I know, not doing anything special to make that happen. You can kind of see the multicolored light within our environment here. That's what Dongyal is all about. You begin to see many layers and dimensions into this reality. Then you can see the teacher has always been kind of rainbow body there. So in the 13th and 14th centuries, the Terma tradition in general, and the Dzogchen essence instruction section in particular, became increasingly popular in the Nyingma world. See, there you have the Terma tradition, which a lot of academics complain about, and then the Dzogchen essence instruction section is Mengagde. So mind section is Semde, space section is Longde, and then the instruction section, the pith instruction section is Mengagde. And so they were saying Mengagde was very, very popular, probably because it's pithy and it's direct. It's still very popular. But because of this, the Aro lineages began to lose momentum and were eventually absorbed into other oral transmission lineages. Now notice here it says oral lineages. That doesn't mean they were all brushing their teeth. That means that for ever since Buddha Shakyamuni, they've been passing this by word of mouth. That's why to this day, many of the Tibetan monastics, they have memorized countless scriptures. It's pretty surreal to see them just sitting there reciting all these scriptures by memory. It's quite a lot, and very impressive if you ask me in regards to retaining the Dharma. And then we all know that even Buddha Sakyamuni's teachings were not written down for quite some time. And then we still have, I believe, there are elements of the Tsalung teachings that are still not written down, that are still passing on today. Most likely, no doubt, endangered. So in the late 19th century, the great Nyingma master, Pacho Rinpoche, thought by some to be a reincarnation of Aro Yeshe Jungne, possibly saved and certainly revitalized the lineage by collecting all the Aro teachings, editing them, and publishing them in a single text. You hear that? They were going extinct. They're kind of losing traction and getting buried. And then Tacho Rinpoche said, I'm going to collect all these Aro teachings and I'm going to make them put them into one text, so a master file. Okay, well, I'll end the paragraph, yeah. From July 31st to August 6th, 2006, the great Nyingma masters Khenchen Palden Sherab Rinpoche and Khenpo Tsewang Dongyal Rinpoche gave extensive teachings on the Aro tradition at their beautiful retreat center, Palden Padma Same Ling, in Delaware County, New York, thus making them fully available to people of the Western world. The Khenpo Rinpoche's teachings were recorded, edited, and have been published in the form of this book you now hold in your hands, or now are hearing virtually. Isn't that so wonderful? This is probably the most heroic Dharma story in regards to saving lineages, saving texts that I've heard. And there's more to it. And by the way, if you ever get a chance to visit them in upstate New York, they're still there. Lama is helping maintain that retreat center along with Khenpo Dongyal Rinpoche, and his brother Palden Sherab has passed. And it's still truly kind of a great place. It's a magical kind of place to visit. All right, well, thank you. That's a nice little introduction to this text. I think for sure we'll go through it starting tomorrow. All right, so good morning, good afternoon, and good night.